Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream. I am NPC Destroyer, and today we're going to be doing our second chapter of our Wildermyth story. Now, if you remember from last week, I opted to call our evil faction that we're fighting against the Morthagi instead of Morthagai, which I have called them in the past. And also, if you recall last week, we were having some game crashing issues, which hopefully will not happen today. Without further ado, here I have Wildermyth pulled up, but it's crashing again, isn't it? Yep, there it goes. All right, we're going to try this one more time through Steam. And let's see if it actually decides to work for us. This game has issues sometimes. Yep, there it crashed again. All right, so we're going to go to its file instead. And we're going to open wildermyth.exe. And let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, so you can hear it, but you can't see it. Huh, okay. Capture, Come on, you. All right, so I'm gonna quit that. And start up here again. Oh, this is soaking up some time. I really wish it didn't. But you know, this is not the most stable of games these days. I don't know why it just decides to crash. It's very odd. Okay. There it crashes again. Okay. This time we're just going to open you normally. Huh. And crashing just like that. Okay. Interesting. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run as administrator. And then once I've done that, I'm going to change the view so that you all can see. Because apparently it doesn't recognize this page as wildermyth.exe. Apparently. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, we're going to... Come on, you. Okay, display capture. There, that works. Albeit, I'm losing some frames by doing that. But I guess that's how we're gonna do it. Alright. Good. During 10 Years of Peace, Laura wondered what other things the Earthen Witness had seen. So she hiked up on a clear night. The fire smoke swirled into fantastic shapes, though any actual tales proved hard to follow. Nif enjoyed spending time with the researchers of Xander Gap's shop. They were dedicated enough to their work that they didn't incessantly try to chat her up. Nif was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. She would watch them stalk birds in the mornings with an uneasy sense of kinship. Calic and Laura were married one summer night. A feast and a flock of stories followed their sweet ceremony. The people of Foldbrood were startled but pleased at the generosity Calic displayed that night. Laura would always remember the starlight twinned in their earthbound lanterns, the hum of Calic's chest, the glory of a moment like that can contain. How very nice. Transformations. Fear lore. Shall we allow this change to happen? I say yes. Alright, so. Calic. You do have a tier 1 spear. Laura. Nif, that's tier 2 great sword. Nif is also, requires 1, 4, 1, 1. Yeah, let's do that. And I think that's all we're gonna do. Valtol, you're back. I was so worried. When you wrote about that horrible, immortal mechanical nonsense, I was afraid you'd lost your mind. Nonsense? I'm completely serious. Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there. I'm telling you, I found a way for us to bypass death, and you're making that face? You can't bypass death. What are you... what you're talking about? That's something else. Something unnatural. Abominable. The Morthagi have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So why not this? Laura had visited Suthissa a few times. They picked apart Morthagi elbows and debated the nature of consciousness over jugs of wine. They dug into the body of the strange Morthagi as well, but Suthissa remained puzzled as to how it worked. So when Laura received an urgent invitation to the forge, she set off immediately. Thank you. Listen. I have very important, potentially dangerous information. I knew I had to share it with you. Of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person that you'd come to. First... Oh good, I was afraid I was going to have to go get you. I'd start with pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthagi have been moving across the countryside. A little further out, closer to Yavonithashire, but causing just as much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems like they originated in Pebblefoster firs. Pebblefoster Firs. I've had some amazing cheeses from there. We'll pick some up for you after we deal with the Morthagi, eh? There are almost certainly some of the old Mortificer's shops there. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mortificers are still around? No, but their workshops are, and some Morthagi can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the process. So, the Fellowship of the Golden Wake sets out again. The neighbor with the rooster had just moved out. It was finally quiet. I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at Rise Hold. I'd slept in for 3 mornings in a row, and it was fantastic. Any insights? No. It's standard in some ways, but then the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out exactly what. Huh. Excuse me. Ooh, what's she surprised about? Oh, you have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Apologies, this must be strange. Not at all. That is... Yes, it is strange. But I have many questions for you. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Find the source of the Morthagi. Ah, so here... Here we were going to recruit a legacy character. That was my plan, at least. Dodging Destiny. Form must bow to function, I suppose. Laura, you in? Oh, you are in here. Why are you in the shed? Didn't know you knew where this place was. Keep my boots in here when they get gross. I'm fixing some of the weather gear. Winter's worse than last year. Hard storms coming. That already tires me out. Sounds like you're interested in lending a hand. Well, I actually have a better idea. Save us some work. A trip to Lucaria Valley. We'll see the sights, eat good food, and ignore our responsibilities. Just for a little while. You know how it is. Smaller the group, better the conversation. Oops. I guess it could be nice. The story continues. A few days on the trail. Stretched to a week. Didn't recognize the stones last time I came this way. Wolf teeth, hawk nails, and that week soon doubles. Leaving Laura, Moss March, and Nif, Balad Shem, trail sore and hungry. Farther than I remember. My fault. Ah, well, hasn't been all bad. Thanks. Remember there being more taverns along the road. They wake late, but don't hurry to start. You been there before, Lucaria Valley? Not properly. I've come close. Spent summer of 6 years ago by myself. Wandered there by chance. Easy place to let days drip by. Noon's tipped over by the time they're on their way. And the old road dangles into the distance. Wild sage rules the wind, gravel growls underfoot. Storm clouds come and can't decide where to spill. In the end, they heave their burdens elsewhere. Stream means we're a couple days out. Is it finally bath day? Heyo, wandering ones. A man in modest clothes spots them from across a wobbly raft wood bridge. Gah. Who are you? A local? He picks his way over to them. Name's Mudrik Fell. Half own a road stop south of here. You folks look like you've done some scary stuff. Fought monsters. Or are you, roamers? We're heroes. You're catching us at our worst, or it'd be more plain to the eye. Sorry. Eager to know, because listen, brigands came to our road stop. Mine and my big brother's. Brigands? That what they're called out here? Best I can tell, they're roamers from the west. Came in and won't leave, drinking us dry, eating all we can supply. My poor brother's serving them, getting all kinds of mistreatment and abuse. I ran to look for help. And, well, what about you folks? You pry those brigands out, we'd reward you with the best we could. Maybe week's travel south is all it is. That's not so far. I can cook, though. I don't have much food left on me. Opposite of where we're headed. And we've been gone a long time already. Never seem able to leave the work behind. No, indeed. We're mother bears to all the meek, I'm afraid. Let's get it over with, then. South we go. The enders of all brigandry. The road south is vacant. The glowing fields stretch forever. Hunting yields hill fowl. Foraging rewards them with wild peppers. It's been just under a week when they arrive at the road stop. Come around to the front. Be wary, though. If we're real lucky, these roughs already moved on. Ajar, the door swings to the breeze. It's oddly quiet inside. Mudrik taps a quiet triplet on the floorboards with his toe. Learlef, you in here? I've brought some... A cellar hatch unlocks, wheezes open. A man pokes his head up. Mudrick? Why are you... He climbs nervously into the room. I brought help. This is my elder brother. Sorry. Everyone says I talk like a kid. This is Learlef. These folks I found on the road, Learlef. You can see they... Ugh. The fist that flies is followed by an ox-shouldered woman, quiet and sudden from the other room. Can't hide forever, sniveler. Who's this? No, wait. I remember you. You rabbited out of here, huh? Get out of the way. Mudrick stands aside and helps his brother. But you folks, you look like you've bled and won before. Maybe I'll explain. See, we've got a thing going. I'm Dranway. I run things. We're good people. Shararu tells stories. Tandian will cook and sew. We live the easy life, me and my crew. Place like this lasts us a few months. We can kind of hop from one to the next. And you know what? We always could use more strong hands. You in? I'll grab some cups. We'll toast to the weak ones who set our table. Get lost or we'll send you to the earth. Huh. You must not have seen my axe. Shararu, Tandian, wake up. There's road swine. Dranway and the brigand backs up, knees bent, an experienced fighter by the look of her. This axe of mine makes a mess, see? Got all these teeth. Sniveler'll have to scour days just to clean the blood. Aha. Kind of figured. Nice shot. Just in case. Oh no, Calic. Oh. Calic sees darkness approaching like a wave. Fall back. With the hit, Calic knows he can't keep fighting. Yikes. That's a block for now. Haha. Oh, I completely forgot that he had a... And just like that, they're dead. Dang, Calic. Ugh. Oh. Let's do... yeah. Tier 1 clean axe. Let's replace his dagger. The brigand leader lies dead. Her minions flee to live or bleed cold, their bodies no longer whole. That's an end to it then. Thank you, strangers, thank you. We'll stay to bury the woman, then we'll be gone. Unless you think there's more of them likely on their way. No, in all the time we were here, in all the time they were here, it was just them. Ran off whoever came up the road. Won't you stay? We'll clean up. There's still some untapped kegs we owe you. Mudrick. Nif takes a cursory look around. The damage of their fight mixes with the beer-stained flotsam of the brigands' misuse. Good solid building. Look into hiring a strong hand or two. Those brigands left some gear. Learn to use it. The burial is hasty, but not ill-meaning. She deserved less from us, I'd say. We are grateful. You both did what you had to survive. You did well. May good fortune fold over you, your business, your lives. The road going home is easier than it was coming abroad. I would have liked it. Lucaria Valley, isolated and green. Wouldn't you have liked it? To take our minds off things? Yeah. Yep. Oh well. I hope the legends are kind to us. Toasts to the names of Nif and Laura are shared in warm light on a cold night by those who know them and those who never will. Wow. Another one, eh? Alright, let's upgrade your let's pick a character from Legacy. Ahaha. Sentinel? And, oh. Shy swipes. So, Thomas N. had a pet cat, if I remember correctly. That's why Shy Swipes is there. So any enemy that came within one tile of him, the cat will attack. But I think I'm going to give him Tinker. I should warn you, most people think they know how they'd react in battle, but really, they have no idea. And some people think they know Thomas N., but really they have no idea. Yeah. Nice. Oh, poor Calic. Alright, that's tier 3 defense. Set up tier 3 defense for Yvonne's Shire. These defenses really are important. The sun's fallen, and a silver fog floats from the trees where shadows pool. Laura, stop for a second. The others won't want to lose you. Perfect atmosphere, isn't it? Ever heard of the story of O. Mitchell and the Mountain Ghost? A quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. Pretty odd. I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet. The trunks they press to dampen their palms. I don't like tree clinging, generally. And then something vast moves beside them. Slowly, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, impossibly silent. A forest giant. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. Let's find the others. Maybe they saw it too? Maybe they saw it better? Don't be stubborn. Bad night to be chasing moonbeams. They meet in the open. Nif, Laura. Wonder if they saw it. Crickets crackle again, finding the rhythm. Somewhere an owl pipes her blue notes. We're here. Apparently all were able to glimpse the shadowy giant as it passed. None saw more than a black suggestion of its form. Then, as they're about to decide whether to set up camp or search for huge tracks by starlight, a disturbance shakes the tree line. Fortitude. Oh, great. Well, there's only 3 of them as of right now. Those are kind of difficult to see. Oh yeah, there's his cat. See? He still has shy swipes. Interesting. Ooh, nice. That's why Thomas N is a legendary character in my eyes. Oh, come on. What? I thought he... Okay. Oh, come on. Of course you dodge. But, yeah, doesn't matter. We're all victorious. So let's see here. Ember arrows, quelling moss, drillers coated as weapon. Let's do quelling moss. Brawl guard. Give it to Laura. Torch. Nah. Let's salvage. The fight has brought them back under the bogs of the wood. I think it's quiet. I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. They make a broad search for sign of the giants passing, but are forced to camp precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. Still, the story does quite well in taverns, and those who saw it dream of a colossal being, all shadowy grace, silver fog, and an overwhelming quiet. They dream of seeing it again one day. They dream for years and years. Nice. Oh, I hate storm throats. Just in case. So the rest of the world is going to open up, and I'm pretty sure... I guess we can cancel both. It's fine. It really doesn't matter. The Morthagi are our primary enemies, anyways. The sickness. Lady Spade seems to drift in the night, a haunted ship slicing still seas in silence. The village languishes in the grips of an awful disease, many lives taken, many more taken ill. Is that Calic? Nif, you look well enough. No one is on the streets but them. The stink of disease curls out each window. Only crickets and the occasional owl song are there to remember the world won't end tonight. Fate has chosen you to accompany then. Do you find yourself guided by the same star? Talking about stars again? It hangs over me, Nif. A brilliant lodestar. I'm setting out tonight. I think you're supposed to come. This is strange theater, Calic, if that's what it is. We go to a wild place that appeared to me in a dream. There's a poison in this town that was born somewhere distant. I don't suppose there's a chance this was just a dream? Just like any other dream? No. You trust me, don't you? Well, just know that there are things that happen to me that are meant to happen. This is one of them. The journey begins at the dawnward tip of the year's longest night. Perhaps it's merely coincidence, or perhaps destiny's hand has touched the scales. Hold up, we can't leave tonight. Look at the shape of the moon. Yeah, keep going. Incursion, Gorgons. Gorgons aren't our greatest threat, though, so... They make for the cover of trees. Day dies. Shadows feather the trunks. Stories flicker in the mines. They say a hero used to belong to these lands. A towering woman who wore an antlered helm, wielded a blade of flashing gold. Tell me about her. Creaking bogs speak to the breeze. Proof Flanaclent, she was called, and her sword was named Avenger, protected the people, the goodly beasts, the trees. Admirable in every way, of course. But that's... What's that? That's what? Oh, that's a sword. In the stories about the end of her life, it was said she laid her sword to rest, not like a tool, but as you'd bid a tired friend to sleep. Grateful, she buried that battle-notched blade, wearied edge pressed in the earth where 'twas made. Oh, well, doesn't that mean it's ours since we found it? Bone dogs are on the heels yet again. Let's guard its resting place. The sword has earned its peace. Where's Doggy are back? Discuss. Seriously? Ugh. I want to get rid of that welding before it sets everything on fire. Yikes. completely forgot about that. Come on. Shoot it. There we go. Everybody's up. Thomas took the brunt of this. Let's see here. Untouchable. I like that one. Hunter Farmer. Places humble beginnings. Guess we knew that was coming, didn't we? Ruins and old swords and whatnot. Always comes with a fight. Every drama needs a stage. Behind her, a powerful radiance envelops the sword. What's it? Oh. The brilliance is blinding, sound is muffled. Then Laura is somewhere else. Oh? Not alone. You're strong, you and your friends. The woman appears solid, but motes of spectral dust waft from her skin, her armor. Are you proof Glennequint? Yes, I was. Weren't expecting such a beauty, were you? I once carried the sword, Avenger, until I was quite old. We fought and won together, but she never did like to take a life, and I never did like it. Never did like to make it. She? Oh, sure. She was a spirit once. Her home and mine burned, and that was when we formed our pact, to avenge our families, our homes, to fight long as we could. You became a legend. We both did. When my strength was gone, I returned her to rest here among these stones. But still the land needs heroes, protectors, avengers. I'm beyond this world now, but I've kept watch to find those who might carry my mantle. She's eager to run beside you, to grant you her strength, if you'll have her. I don't know what that means, but I welcome help. A sudden flare sunders the fabric of this ethereal realm. Laura feels mist against her eyelids and opens them. The sword is nowhere to be seen. Laura? What just happened? Hello, Avenger. The rabbit wiggles her damp nose vindictively. Alright. So there was one thing I meant to do. Audio. I meant to reduce the master... this would be ambient volume. Yeah. That volume needed to be turned down quite a bit. I completely forgot about that. An earth shell strap increases block. Calic, I'm giving that to you. Because you already died once this chapter. Alright, nice. Next. Alright, let's fight. Storm rages. Out of the rain. Pouring out there. And lightning. You were right. Stormy, she says. Unfortunately, not unexpected, was it? The way to Mediota Windmill follows dead roads, long washed to chalk stone, wheel scars, and memory. The uneven fields beyond this gorge get swampy, especially in spring. They slope down into a network of brown lakes and bogs. Got this little cave, though. That's what I want. Everyone packed in a cave together. Wasn't here when I came this way. On a forceful gust, the rain comes chasing them. The rocks slicken, fragrant and dark. Don't mind having it to myself. It's only a little... Or wait, how far back does it go? Wonder what we'll find. Probably rocks. As they stoop out of the rain. The world gives a tectonic shudder, and from outside, obliterating the rain noise, comes the clatter-smash of dropping rocks. And just like that, the entrance is blocked. It's no time before they're buried in darkness, listening to the earth grumble and turn over. As things calm, gritty dust stings the eyes, stuffs the nose, smelling of fresh split stone. Everyone all right? Everyone still here? I'm here. Fearlore? There's a shiny bit back there in the rubble. That's me. I'm alive. Nif here. Luckily, the lantern's not dead or wet. We're taking a longer look, I guess. Hey, is this worked stone? Yeah? Yeah, the way forks. We got stairs here, which someone made. And this is, looks random, but some other passage. Cold draft from there. Very cold. Guess we've stumbled onto something. I don't totally love either idea. Careful. Look under enough rocks and you will find a snake. Leave all stones where they're stuck and you'll never make a trail. 3 options. We're going with the ancient stairs. Yeah, I don't know. There's something in these old stairs that invites me down. Edges crumble, but the steps mostly hold their shape. Time is louder on the stairway than it seems anywhere else. Scuff by scrape, down they go, touch by touch by touch. Finally, their lanterns cast flies out across an echoing hall. This writing, what does it say? It's Thnark. I'd need time. And here is a majestic face. A stone behemoth guards the shadows. Damut, Thnark, god of rivers, words, and rhyme. And also justice? And I think just general wisdom. Sounds like a lot of responsibility. Damut also showed up to ruin doomed marriages before they could begin. She was the enemy of all betrayers. I feel sad disturbing her. How old do you suppose that book is? I don't really have a guess. Did you think I would? Laura bends for the book. It's been leaned unsacredly against the altar's foot, warping its spine. She opens it. Laura? Did she forget I was here? One word on the first page. Gwanad. Thnark. It's... You know how two or more casts of light that overlap become the same general radiance? That is Gwanad. Your passion for this Thnark stuff is something I'm learning about right now. You're actually reading the language. Almost immediately as Laura utters that word, the whole mountain seems to sigh, and then start sagging inward around the temple vault. Put it back. Yep. But replacing the book fails to halt the awful growing noise of collapse. Are we dead? The steps they came down are buried in a fast-growing boulder cloud. New bones scattered among old. But no. No, wait. If this did once serve as a temple, it should have a through door. The Thnark religion emphasizes passage, the going forwardness of, yeah, is this it? There is a stair. Better than standing around to die. But how do I just leave? I'll never find such a place again. And what did it mean? Gwanad. Laura, come on. Laura. Nif drags a half-crushed and bleeding Laura down the shallow stairs of the passage. By any gods that are, including those Thnark ones, you're lucky that didn't take your head. I'm okay. Slow because I had to grab... I grabbed what I could. I really should have known. Anyway, there's daylight ahead. Need help walking? Well, and it's also weird, Hey, you hear that? What happened? Laura all right? There's water noise. They'll emerge from the buried crossroads in sight of Medioda Windmill. Undetected amid the chatter-chack of gears and bones. Offhand artifact. Increases a hero's max interfusions. Nice. Stealth. Fire spirit. We do need Nif to scout that out. Alright, we caught the fire spirit. Pretty nice. Spec-tech. Alright, let's see where these guys go. Ooh. Very good, very good. Well, at least Laura and Calic are together. Down with the spectator. And now we just have one. What? What do you mean out of range? Alright, hunter armor. Doesn't really do much, but... build up defenses so that heal. Oops, sorry. Definitely get rid of the Morthagi card. Nice. All of them have to go together. I don't want to split them up. That's too much of a risk sometimes. Alright, nice. And then we scout. Nope, keep going, keep going. Gust of wind. Holding on? Yeah. Above the grassy stretches of brave fields rise barren bluffs crowned with wind-shorn rocks. Arid and unlivable, they nonetheless make attractive vantage points from which to view the land. I see what the trail warden meant. How swiftly the wind changes. Arbitrary, she called it. It's a good word. Hey, anyone else feel your skin crackling? Hmm? Oh. Over here, Thomas. You'll want to see this for yourself. It's a creature's crumpled remains resting in the shade between boulders. The bones are maggot clean. Wow. That what I think it is? A draw of... She's a smaller one. Fledgling. Maybe just received her wings and then got caught in a sudden squall. Dragged her battered body this far. Out of the sun. Don't want to imagine the rest, really. At least the wings survived. Raises the question, though. Think there's more of the pesksome buzzards soaring these skies? Actually, I think this confirms there aren't. Think, if there were others, this one would have been found. Could have found her and left her? We all have ways to honor our fallen. If they couldn't bear the body away, they would have performed the funeral rites here. Wouldn't leave her like this. One of their wing nights. It's in a moment of quiet that the dirt at their feet begins to swirl. The breeze picks up. Ugh, here it comes again. In a short but powerful gust, whipping and wailing along the peak stones. And then, abruptly, it dies down. They rub away the dust that covers their eyes and look around. Feels like the wind wants us gone. Yeah. You know, with how we've been rationing food out here, I bet I could probably fly. Plus Drauben wings. Not like these old bones will be needing them for anything. Carefully, they loosen the straps that tie the wings to their wearer. Oop, sorry, skeleton. It's not an uncommon dream. Flight, flying. You wonder how long they worked at it. What sort of minds they had. What sort of... I don't know. You do wonder. Well, I more wonder how to put them on. It's a few jostled bones later, they're able to pull the flight harness free. Then one of us is really going to wear these wings? You know who they look perfect on? Oh dear. Good question. Thomas is supposed to be, he's supposed to be, like, a tank. Calic. Yeah. They returned the way they came, reaching the Trail Warden's camp by nightfall. We came back with wings. Gusts were high, otherwise the land was quiet. Alright, let's build up a station, shall we? Alright, that's done. Let's, prepare defenses. And that'll be it. Next incursion will start soon. We need to be ready. Good. Gather there. We're going to defend. Cancel the Morthagi. We're going to fight these guys. We're not going to let them bully the town. Come on, come on. Defend. Morthagi have come, their advance is methodical and oppressive. Stone explodes into splinters when they wish it gone. Their raking limbs shine unmerited. How should the defenders respond? Heroes rise when the day is darkest. Oh. Stay hidden until the last moment. Fight with cunning. 72% chance of success. Concealed amid their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Wait for it. Big combat. Well, he's no longer hidden. Okay, resolving. That's a thing. Calic. I guess the wings help him to move far. Boom. Oh. Are there any spawn points? No. This would be them. This is it. Nice hit. Calic, on the other hand, fly his way over there. Oh, dodged. What? Oh, crap. Oh. No, not quite. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay. Boom. And dead. Still dodged. Alright. And that's victory. That wasn't bad. It was not bad. Batch bay. Batch buy. The gold-bellied frogs whistle no more in the gloaming. then fades the young lady by the stream and her man rowing towards her. Here I go again, gloom gathering. How tiresome my ways are to me. I have seen the end, watched it come and watched it pass many times. I know something of what lies ahead. Thomas and Laura wait for the others to come up the road, take shelter in an abandoned place. They've chanced on another traveler. I've seen a few ends myself. I speak of the earth scaling over, a sky full of cinders, oblivion. That does seem to be what you speak of. Can I ask why? You could say that I have run out of jokes, that I have flown afoul of too many filthy truths. Rain chatters on the thatch. I see things written in the turning of storms, in silver-wet letters, in shaking pages of rain. I read the dreams left behind this yondering, why did I say that? I read of dooms, the years intend. I read until my eyes shine and my stomach roars. I have read of you. I know what you are meant to be. Fate's fine, but I prefer a potato fritter. No one demands you believe. You only must endure what happens. The old storage building smells like ancient hay, moist rock, and the burning pine pitch of their torch. The woman's robe moves like it's a part of her. She shrugs. Fortunes were given to crows to tell, and crows were kind enough to share their gift with witches. A witch, well paid, shares fortunes with the way blind. Oh, Thomas, I'm sorry I'm gonna do this to you. I can tell your fortune. You'll be a lonely old bird lady. Have you ever heard the flint beak law? Feather or flesh, and favor for corn, song for song, and scorn for scorn. You take me too seriously. It was pretty rude, Thomas. Silence puddles where they stand. After a while, Laura moves her feet. Anyway, better we find our own corners for the night. It's late. We're getting testy. The woman says nothing. Her eyes deep behind her mask are like faraway torch specks. In a wild land, they leave you with shapeless unease. Night passes, the storm roars, spitting rain and light, grumbling and restive. The woman's face doesn't change. It can't be said whether she slumbers or not. Thomas and Laura mean to take turns, but neither of them can sleep, until exhaustion finally claims both at once. A blustery fever bends Thomas's dreams. Drawn. He goes searching for faceless names in a shadow place. A castle looms distant, a home he can no longer visit. The sky is paling when the downpour stops. The world is dripping, and she walks out unseen. Huh? Herbergate Gasworks is where the day's battle will be. That feels like a small concern suddenly. Love. Hey, Laura. There you are. Thomas with you? Couldn't find you in the rain. Had to camp. Good kill. That batch back. I have no idea if it's a... It is a melee. Okay. Alright, let's see. Nice. Offhand poison. Give it to Callie. Breath is precious before a battle. It's usually afterwards that questions start to come. Nif, did you see more Bonematrons? Not my business, but what happened? So she noticed. Time accustoms us to ourselves over and over as we change. Some adjustments take longer than others. Sure, why not? Give it some Nif. Prepare defenses because why not? All right. Next thing we need to do is build a pass. Get started. Cancel Morthagi for obvious reasons. And continue. All right, let's go. Are you all right, Thomas? You haven't said a word for hours. Really? Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just thinking. Want to share? Maybe we can help. Well, I was daydreaming, really, about what I want to do if we manage to survive all these battles and the land is safe. Okay, I have to know. What do you want to do? I don't know. I think I want to retire to a quiet farm somewhere. I'll have an enormous room with all of the plunder we'll accumulate over the years, and I'll nestle in there constantly gazing upon my prizes. How about you, Laura? I'll sit by the fire with my beloved, never to be separated again. What about you, Nif? An end to fighting? I think I'd get bored. Heads up, gang. We're almost on top of them. One day. Thomas has technically been on the road long. And we'll ignore the spirit this time. Nice. Kill this raccoon. Gotta get through that door. Oh. Definitely stand guard there. Swap weapons. Huh. I guess we'll just sit and wait. Dodged. Draw. Nah. Nah, use cooling moss. Bye, spirit. That's alright. Spirit can be allowed to move on. And down with the bug. Huh. Oh, it's because of the spirit, eh? Yeah, it's because of the spirit. Let's see. Ah, mystic armor for Nif at last. Perfect. Ah, crows flying overhead. Enjoy yourselves, brothers. The buffet's back that way. You'll be doing the yondering lands a favor. Mind you don't pick up any diseases. Nature can't be all emeralds and sunsets, I guess. One Geist is added. Secure the site. Work fast. Prepare defenses. And then we will move on to finish this thing. assault Rise Hold. They found Suthissa waiting at Rise Hold, just as she had promised. This is Rise Hold, but where... It's probably underneath. Stomp around a bit. Huh? One doesn't research mortificers for years just to remain completely useless. The wide floor stone eventually yielded to Thomas and Calic's efforts, revealing dusty steps into the dark. So you're still up for clearing it out? That was the plan. Why I came all the way here, and why I made this. That is quite a thing. But a lot can change in a long walk across the yondering lands. My spine is brambles. My knees are splitting into shards. My years remind me of the debts I owe them. And perhaps another fight isn't how I want this to end. Not yet. So I wanted to give this to you. Are you certain? One of you will take down more foes with it than I could at this point. I'll stay out here. I'm no surgeon, but I can tend to anyone who needs it. Take care of each other down there. Cozy 2-bedroom cottage nestled in the heart of the forest. Lovely views. Evil Morthagi workshop under the floor. Great place to raise a family. It's an artifact, though. Yeah, let's give it to Nif. She needs something more substantial. Oh. Harbordasher handles heavy metals and spews toxic smoke. Suddenly, a structure hums to life and begins to spew a skull-splitting fog through the room. Ugh. Somebody destroy that thing. Yeah, I suppose there is. Nah, Silk Step. Good kill. Good. Good. Yikes. Good hit. Oh, this thing is doing terrible damage to all of us. Alright, okay, that's taken care of. Breathing is best. Agreed. These are all like level 1s. Gravel health sash. Gives increased armor. Guess we'll give it to you. Let's see here. Flash core. Oof. Ah, good. I was hoping that wasn't them. How did things shake out? They've been disassembled. That's a polite way of putting it. We'll melt down what we can. So you pulled it off, then. Good. We can rest for a bit. What do you mean, a bit? We destroyed their source, didn't we? Nothing's crawling out of there again. This workshop was not the only one ever in operation. Morthagi's ability to lie dormant and bide their time is one of their greatest strengths. I hope I'm wrong, but in case I'm not, and in case I'm not around to help next time... Not around? It's a thing you have to consider when you reach my age. In case I'm not, keep your wits about you. Awesome. All right. And that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. I'm going to have to sync all this up with Steam because, well, you know, the game just decided to not function right on Steam and just continues to crash. So, yeah. opening it this way was the only way I could get it to run for us or to work for us. So I will quit that. And yeah, that'll be it for chapter 2 tonight. I believe this is going to be a 5-chapter long series. So yeah, there's probably going to be 3 more streams worth of this. But anyway, I guess that's it for me for this week. So I thank you all for stopping by and watching. We have just come up to about an hour and 45 minutes, so that's almost perfect to what I wanted to do for the night. But anyways, yeah, thank you once again, and I will see you all next week. This is NPC Destroyer signing off.